Yes. Hello my dear friends, namaste and welcome one more time in our beautiful episode of Spiritual Vitbits. I'm your host Kavita, and today we are going to discuss a wonderful topic which called leadership traits. So let's welcome our dearmost guest Dhyana Jagath, who is a counseling psychotherapist and author. Dhyana sir, welcome.
Namaste.
Namaste. So this is our first live and we are really very much excited.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. So Dhyana sir, could you please tell about yourself first little bit and then we'll go with our topic.
Yeah, from past 20 years I am connected with PSSM, Pyramid Spiritual Societies movement, and it was a very wonderful journey. I am very much graced that Brahmarshi Subhash Patriji has gifted the spiritual science subject to all the pyramid masters, and I am one of such pyramid master who attained the knowledge from him. And I had the privilege to work in Dubai, and there I spread the science of meditation there. So I have tried to change the life of many persons from non-vegetarian to vegetarian. So they were having the stressful lives, they were passing through difficult phase in their life. So from that life they have come down to a very peaceful life, peaceful living. They have understood the spiritual science subject, and now they are doing meditation. I am very happy for them. And after that, yes, I am now in the PMC. So I am very privileged to have many sessions with so many masters, and it's a very wonderful journey.
That's great. So first of all, congratulations to you for this wonderful life, and you have really leadership qualities.
Yeah, thank you.
So yes, as you mentioned about Patriji,
Yeah,
he's a great leader. So let's go in our topics. What is leadership and who is a leader first?
yeah. Before that, I will tell you one nice statement which says that if you can lead, lead, or else follow. So it clearly mentions that if you have the capability, if you have the caliber to lead, you can lead the team, or else just follow. Just follow who has the capacity to lead. So in this single sentence, it tells about the leadership qualities. So any person who has the caliber, capability, so that person will definitely lead. So leadership is a very wonderful quality. Few have the capability since from the childhood. Few persons, they acquire leadership through regular training, or through they learn leadership qualities or traits from some others. So that's how they become a leader.
Yeah, that's really very true. So you mean to say that few are born leaders,
Yes.
and few can even
Become
learn
leaders.
leadership qualities. That's wonderful. So what are the qualities of leadership?
Yeah, first of all, the leader has to have the vision. So he knows what is the size of his team. He knows where he has to take all these people. So before that, he needs to have the goal. Like what is the vision in next 5 years where he wants to take the entire team. Then after that, what is the mission statement? So why we have formed this company, or why he is leading. And next thing is the team work. The team spirit is very much important. Like how he is gelling with the team. Is he able to convey the message of the vision what he has seen for the next 5 years or 10 years down the line? Like is he able to process this team spirit or instill the team spirit in the entire team? For is the entire team is connected with him? Like is the team is ready to support him? That is very much important. So the first one is like having a vision, then the team spirit, then empathy. So for the fellow team members, like is he having the empathy? Like under the sometimes even the team has to work under the stressful conditions. So at that time, is he able to give the helping hand to him, to the fellow members or the team members? That is very much important. So these three qualities defines a leader, and sometimes he has to lead the team becoming an example. He should lead with an example. When he is leading the team with an example, it is very easy to tell you do this work, but you have to do that one first, then your team will automatically do that. And the best example is Patriji. As we started this program with Patriji, so he never said that you go and teach meditation. He started teaching meditation.
Yeah. Yeah.
He visited so many villages. He took all the hardship and he taught meditation to many villagers, so many people, irrespective of caste, creed, age, sex, country. He went and taught meditation to many millions of people. So with that inspiration, many people, like many pyramid masters, also got inspired. So that is the true leadership, leading from the front.
Yeah.
So that is called the leading from the front. So that leader is very unique. You will not find such kind of a dynamic spiritual leader. So it is our like I'd say, it is it is worth like working with him, or I mean connecting with him through the medium of PSSM. So we all walk with him, and it was very good. So these are the 4-5 qualities which I have discussed of a leader he should follow. And yes, when he has the vision, when he has the team spirit, when the people for the people, fellow people, he has the empathy for them, and he has the caliber to lead as an example and take the team ahead, then he is a wonderful leader.
So it depends completely on only on leader, that how he creates his team.
Yes.
Right? I mean, to create someone, they should have that qualities within.
Yes.
Because everybody will follow him when he's really a great leader.
Yes.
And the way you have given example of Patriji, so it's really, he's a wonderful leader. And I believe leadership varies from different organization to company to and spiritual organizations, like
Yeah.
So what are the leadership role or qualities in organization or in company should be there?
Yeah, like we can analyze like what are the leadership qualities in a company. We will first take up that one. So in a corporate company, like we employ the employees and we pay them the salary. So in that time we have the system of hierarchy, like the lower level people, they have to follow the hierarchy, whether it is a manager or a senior manager or the chairman. The chairman will like direct the CEO, and CEO will direct the various respective general managers, and general managers will like guide or give instructions to the managers, and managers will give instruction to the assistant manager, and assistant manager maybe in the executive level they will give the final instruction. So the command will pass from the higher hierarchy to lower hierarchy. So the leadership like in a company there is a hierarchy driven. So they have to follow the hierarchy. You cannot directly go to chairman and you tell about the daily course of the business. If you have anything, yes, there is an option of sending a mail. In case of like whistleblowing policy is there in most of the companies. Like if you find that there is something fishy happening in your organization, then you have the option of the whistleblowing category kind of thing. Or else in general scenario, like you have to approach your immediate boss and you have to tell like what is happening, and if you have any doubts you can clarify with your immediate boss. So the leadership like in a company is like a hierarchy driven, and like these are like every leader, whether he is a chairman, usually he the chairman, he is the the founder and the chairman. The main aim is to like increase the sales top line, that is called the top line, and the bottom line is profit, and the middle line is cost.
Right.
So the any person who is in the top position, he will try to expand the top line. So he will see that all the sales for the organization is going well, and he is generating revenue for the company, and he is not meddling with the middle line, that is cost, and finally he is retaining the bottom line, that is profit. So in this manner, like as a company, he has to see that how efficiently he is able to sustain. So Shakahara is a very great writer. So and he has given like few guidelines that every company is able to sustain if any company is able to sustain for the first 5 years of the running from the operations of the company, then that company will definitely go ahead with the operations. Because most of the problems, financial problems, technical problems, and labor problems, or some kind of human problems, everything happens in this 5 years. If any company for the first 5 years, if they are able to sustain, then that company is able to sustain for the next coming period of the life.
Right.
And the company has the perpetual existence. Like if today someone is the chairman of the company, so tomorrow if he resigns and leaves the company, then another chairperson will take over, because it is a company. Like it is not, that person when he is heading as a chairman, so the company is following his instructions, but once he retires, the other person will come and the company will continue. So this is called the perpetual existence for a joint stock company. So in this manner the leadership flows. Like the leader again has to be visionary. He has to see that he is able to pay the salaries in time, he is able to like reduce the cost and increase the top line, that is sales. And yes, he should be a visionary, so that he has to see that after 5 years what, because there is the competition is also there, and there are so many changes, technical changes are happening, and the market is also changing from time to time. So it is the role of the leader to think, rethink, and design a pathway for the next 5 years. What is the scenario that the company is going to be, and where he want to take, and that he has to convey with the entire hierarchy. So even the bottom person, the executive level person, should understand the vision of the company. So if that thing is clear, then yes, he can take the company to the greater heights.
Yeah, wonderful, wonderful, great explanation. Here I would like to understand what are the leadership role in spiritual organization and in charitable trust.
Yeah, like if you take the case of a spiritual organization or charitable trust, there the motive is not profit oriented. So, but that is the main difference between a commercial organization and non-commercial or NGOs or charitable organization or spiritual organization. The main motto is not profit earning. The main motto is to do something for the society. Like if you have organized a trust and you wanted to feed the poor, so that is the main agenda. And sometimes people just they work as a volunteer, so you cannot expect them that he will follow the hierarchy, or yes, there some hierarchy is maintained, but it is not as tough as in a commercial organization,
right,
where they are liable. Like if you are not doing a work in certain stipulated time, then you are responsible for that one, and they may even penalize also, but in a commercial organization. But whereas in a charitable trust, yes, it depends on the volunteers, like how good you are able to motivate your volunteers to do certain tasks. If you have formed an organization, you wanted to teach meditation free of cost, then it depends on the volunteers, because the volunteers are the persons who will go house to house and they will teach meditation free of cost. And the motivator or the founder of the charitable trust or the spiritual organization has to ensure that yes, he is able to motivate them in a right manner, so that they are able to teach meditation to others. They are highly equipped with the knowledge about meditation, like how to do it, what is the procedure, and what are the pros and cons in meditation. So if they are able to know this, they are able to like convey it with the public, and he should be very much like able to generate the funds also, because ultimately funds is also required for a charitable organization to run, because ultimately maybe he has to give out some amount for the persons who are working. Maybe they are working as a volunteers, maybe sometimes they will incur some expenditure. When a charitable trust or a spiritual organization, they also incur certain amount. So the fundraising is very important. So the leader of the organization has to ensure that he is a good fundraiser.
So how it works, because fundraising is also equally important, and
Yeah.
it's not always necessary that the founder of charitable trust or spiritual organization should have money.
Yeah.
So and their vision is also not to generate or get money from the public.
Yeah.
They work for society.
Yes.
So how they balance these things?
Yeah, like in case of, let us say we are talking about a charitable organization or
Right.
spiritual trust,
Correct.
and they have the main business or the main activity of teaching meditation. So anybody who is coming to that ashram or to that sacred place, to do meditation. So if they want to stay for rooms, maybe they can charge for the rooms. The food, sometimes they can give food, or if they want some additional delicacies in the food, for that they may be charged. So there are certain things they can charge so that they can make the thing running. Ultimately money is required to run the show.
Yes,
so without money we cannot do. So yes, for certain things, and there if they are offering some certain courses in the levels, like in few spiritual organizations they offer level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. So this kind of levels are also given. So in that manner, like if their levels are offered, therefore for this level, yes, they will charge something. Minimum charge maybe second level it is a little bit higher, third level it is bit higher. So in this manner, like they will offer certain category for the persons who are paying, and there may be certain courses which are free of cost, because ultimately they have to run the show. So this happens in a scenario of charitable trust and spiritual organization, and in this manner, and like the leader, sometimes they meet the persons outside, they conduct a general road show kind of a thing, a vegetarian rally or some kind of a show, so that he, on the stage he announces that yes, we want some funds, kindly support us, and he shows the presentation. Like yes, we are running, we have distributed some 50,000 food for 50,000 people, 50,000 poor people we have distributed. For that we need money, and we have taught meditation to maybe 10 lakh people in 3 years down the line. So for the traveling, for teaching and everything, we required, for teaching tools and everything, we required a minimum support. So please give us some funds. We have the so and so bank account number, and yes, you can send us through wire transfer or bank transfer, and whatever mode you can just support us. You are not supporting us, but you are supporting our vision. Our vision is to help poor, our vision is to feed poor, our vision is to teach them. So in this manner, like the leader or the founder of the organization, he generates the funds.
Right. So yeah, they accept donations in this case.
Yes.
What are the is it necessary for a leader to lead from the front?
Yeah, like he has to be like he has to lead from the front, because like most of the people will understand that okay, we are doing so much of work, but what is the leader, what is the part of the leader, what he is doing. So most of the people will have that kind of a thinking pattern, maybe, or maybe thoughts. So at that time, when sometimes he has to prove his leadership traits, that yes, whatever work you are doing, I can do it in a better manner. Sometimes he has to be he has to lead the team, so that also the team also get the inspiration. Yes, our leader is doing very hard work to get the things done, and because he has this kind of a quality, yes, we will learn it and we will do it. So that kind of a thing will come to them. And sometimes yes, he has to give the freedom to the team members also.
Right.
Maybe there may be efficient people in the team, and they wanted to generate funds, or they wanted to come up with the new bubbling ideas. So you have to give the free hand to them. Yes, you follow this kind of a rule and bring something new in terms of technology, or in terms of some policy matter. Yes, you came up with this kind of a such and such policy. Yes, please go ahead, do it. I will give you the free hand, I will support you, and if required, I am there behind you. Please go ahead.
Yes.
Yeah, in that kind of a manner he can do. And there is one more beautiful thing called a carrot and stick approach in the organization.
What does that mean?
Yeah, that means like if someone is doing good in the organization, so what we'll do, a carrot approach is like giving him incentives, or taking them for for holiday, this thing package, giving to them, or some kind of remuneration we give it to them, to the performers. And to non-performers, we will give him the notices, like if you are not your performance is not up to the mark, we will give you 1 or 2 chances. Third time we will give you the termination letter. So that is called the stick approach. And we will sometime, in some cases, we deduct the we put a fine to them, those who are not performing, or those who are coming to office late, or some XYZ reasons. These are the few reasons I have mentioned, but there may be many reasons, maybe indisciplinary action, or the performance, non-performance, or they do not have the right appetite to work in the organization. For them, the company goes for a stick approach. So all the motivators, they will go for a carrot approach. Carrot is just like a motivation for them, like they give the remuneration, few kind of a support to them in terms of cash, and might be kind, the service levels what they have, maybe then that kind of support they may extend, or so many things. So it depends on the organization to organization, like what kind of approach the organization want to take, either whether they are going for the carrot approach, or they wanted to go for a stick approach.
Right. So that appreciation is really very much needed for a person. When they get appreciated, they feel to do more, they give more. And I think this thing happen in the family also. There is always a leader, either a father or mother, or grandparents.
Yes.
So they play that role in a very, very nice way.
Yeah.
So sir, what are the merits and pitfalls of leadership qualities?
Yeah, like there are different types of leadership traits, I can say. One leader, he leads from the front, as we have discussed from the beginning, and there are few leaders like who are rigid. They say that what I am saying is correct, I do not want to change. So that is some kind of a rigid kind of a leadership quality, and sometimes even the leader has to mold himself. So there are few things we have to learn, we have to unlearn, and we have to relearn. And this happens in terms of market scenario. Whenever we are doing good business, then yes, everything is fine, you are getting good bottom line, that is profit, and everything is going fine. But after there is a competition, there is a very called government laws changing policies, government is also changing such certain policies. So at that time, how the company is going to perform, that is very much important. So accordingly, you have to change your policy matter sometimes, the way you are approaching the customer, that is because customer is the god. Like if your competitor is getting more customers than you and you are losing the business, then you have to make a plan that you have to change yourself, you have to change your policies so that you can get more customers. And you cannot always say that whatever I am telling that is correct because I am the chairman of the company. No, you have to mold yourself. You have to ensure that yes, you are changing with the competition, you are changing with the policies. Changing means completely not 360 degrees change. No, 10%, 20%, that is fine.
Slowly according to the time.
Slowly according to the time and according to
situation,
viability.
requirement.
So many things that you are changing. And this kind of a leadership, we have to ensure that the team is also with you. Like most of the people say yes, because there is a saying that boss is always correct. So if he says that the jackal has only 3 legs, everybody will say yes, because boss is always correct. It is not like that, but because it may support you in a shorter period, but the major haul you have to see that you have to sometimes even listen to your teammates, teammates, because they may be bubbling with the ideas, and sometimes you have to take the ideas and you have to add your own ideas and this thing. And finally, what is the main agenda? You have to ensure that the company is in a rising position. We have to ensure that the company is making a profit, and after doing so many gimmicks and ultimately you are showing in the balance sheet you are showing losses, then what is the point? There is no point. So the ultimately, like the leadership traits, what it tells is you have to be innovative, you have to be enthusiastic. Sometimes you have to motivate your team, sometimes you have to motivate your own self. Nobody will come to motivate you because you are the chairman and you will motivate your team, but who is going to motivate you? So you have to be a self motivator, and sometimes the results are very good, sometimes the results are very bad, but in spite of that you have to ensure that you keep the things moving, you keep the things going smoothly, there is no hurdle. So all these things are taken care by the leader. So the leadership traits always is to have the cool head, in whatever situation, you should be ready to handle it, accept it, and move ahead.
Yes, yes, definitely. So wonderfully, you have explained so many things. Would you like to share one or two books from where people can learn and they can, they can just bring a leadership quality in them?
Yes, like Shakahara's "You Can Win" is a very wonderful book where you can learn about the basic things in the management, and how to do about what not to do, and so many things. Is a very wonderful book, and this is a beginner's book, I can say. And How to Sell Yourself by Joy Girard. So there are so many books on written by him on marketing, like how to market what you have. Like if you have the right marketing skills, even you can sell like snow to the Eskimo. So that is where your marketing skill, the skill of your marketing says that you have the capacity to sell the snow to the Eskimo. So that's how. And there are so many books. Even I am the author also. So I have recently written a book called Into the Office of Mr. Campbell. Like, so I have given some glimpse about the corporate world, like how corporate world works. Like people, like the hardworking always people, they will get the encouragement in terms of profit. They will get the pay hikes and this thing, and the person who is not performing but pretending as if he is performing, but sometime he will be caught, and when the time comes, when the time arrives, finally the person who is working hard and the person who is not working, that is very much well known, and that is that I have shown in my book called Into the Office of Mr. Campbell. So I have given.
Where is this book?
So this book is available in the Flipkart and Amazon.
Okay.
So you can place the order and you can read it.
Yes, yes, great. And at last, your message to our audience who would like to be good leader in their life.
Yeah, leadership, like we were discussing, like there are few persons who are born leaders.
Yeah.
If you see few kids, you do not tell them anything, they do not know anything, but they will just act differently. They will tell others, like you do this manner, you do this manner. But they are only hardly 5 years old or 7 years old, but they have the qualities from within.
Yes, yes.
So they are born leaders.
Right.
And there are certain people like who do management studies, and they do the thorough research in this matter, and they learn like how to do. They learn from the leadership of others, and they become a good leader.
Yeah, all the MBAs.
All the MBAs or IIMs. So who are there? So they have the qualities. So the ultimate is like what you, if you want to become a leader, you should learn from the other leaders. So today you are in a certain level in a organization, so you have to grow to a higher level. Then what are the other groundwork I have to do so that I can reach the next level? So you have to work in that manner. And as a leader, you should be able to handle your team. You should motivate the team, and you should be a self-starter. So you have to motivate your own self. So all these qualities are required very much to become a leader, and most of the time you have to be like sincere and sometimes patient, because patience is very much required, because every time the results will not come just like that. You have to wait for some time, have patience, and yes, good thing will come to you.
That's wonderful. The patience and all the qualities which you have shared, these are really very much important. Discipline as well. Here I want to ask you one last question. People goes through thin and thin in their life, right? And as you said, leaders should be self-motivated.
Yes.
So always it doesn't happen.
Yes.
Right. So in that case, how they can help their own self, how they can get help from others, or what they can do, where they should reach.
Yes, like most of the time it is the family. So if something happens, it is the family which comes as the first support for you, for any individual. If you are working in a company, in whatever level you are, for what you are working, you are working for the family, for the upliftment of your family, for taking care of your family. That is the reason you are working, right?
Yeah.
So yes, because the family becomes our first support system. And second thing is, like, we have to depend on our own self. Like most of the time we have taken so much of decisions alone, And sometimes we go to our parents, because parents, father, mother are our first teachers in our life, or maybe our like guides, and maybe the teachers, professors. We can take the help of them at the time when we are little bit low in our life. And but ultimately we should have our own plan, like how to come out of what you called the lower time, like when the time is not with you, against you. So you have to work on your own self. And if you are a good meditator, then that is the place where you can find peace. First of all, when your mind is without any fear and you are peaceful, then the technique of like the solution for the problems will automatically come to you. And the practice of meditation will keep you the peace of mind, will provide you the peace of mind, and you will understand that there is greater force which is there to support you, to help you, to guide you, and that the same force has given you this kind of a situation to understand this is not the problem you are facing, but this is a situation, and in this situation you have to see that how you are able to come out of this situation. And you yourself have designed this kind of a situation, because your body, mind and soul, and when you are in the soul state in the higher worlds, you have designed everything that you will take this kind of a role on the earth. You will come as a manager, or you will come as a general manager, or you will come as a chairman to so and so organization. You will be born to so and so couples, maybe these people will be the siblings, and these people will be this thing. So all these things you have designed everything. So you have to the family comes first, then you have to be a good meditator, and you need to have a good circle of friends, relatives, or what you call the guides, the teachers, or those who have supported you in your career. So if these people are around you, and sometimes few colleagues to support you, maybe if you are in the higher level, maybe the team works out very good for you, and this is how you have to proceed ahead, and you have to face the world.
That's wonderful. Great to know a lot of things from you, Srikanth sir. Thank you for coming, and thank you for sharing your wisdom with us. Thank you one more time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Friends, I hope you love this episode, and please like, share, subscribe PMC English. Thank you very much.